Honorable members from opposition, those who have registered, can pass through the rear door. The rear door is the other one, where I have one of my staff. Rear door. Read the name and the person enters. Where you see Aisha, that's where the rear door. And members of opposition enter. Enter through the rear door. Now that you are going to start read the last one minute. You want to start with the end of it? Members enter. Yes. Through the rear door. Yes, Fortunate, come. Government side, start coming from the rear door. Those who have registered. Yeah. Pass the other rear door. No, that door. That is rear. That is your rear. Please enter. Honorable Amero, go back and sit where you sit. Honorable members, can we settle now? Honorable members, as we wait for the numbers in the VIP gallery this evening, we have Honorable Kahima Moses Mugabe from Ruhama East. Honorable Moses, welcome back. He used to be with us in the 10th Parliament. Karibuni sana. We also have Honorable Ilukoro Emmanuel from Bokora, Napak. Thank you. We have Honorable Achia Lokiru from GA County. Welcome. And then we have Honorable Etilu Margaret from Amoria. Most welcome and thank you for coming. Honorable members, can I receive my numbers from the clerks? Honorable members, the question was on suspension of Rule 214, Sub-Rule 14 and 15, and the Leader of Opposition raised an issue. He wanted to exercise his duty and his mandate by having a division and lobby. and I hereby announce the results. I want to congratulate opposition. You got 54 votes. $54 votes. And then NRM got 286. So the 286 against 54. The 286 have it. The ayes have it. So what I'd say that the ayes had it was correct. I had it very well. So the ayes had it. Thank you. Yes, Honorable Bua.
Madam Speaker, having ascertained the numbers in compliance with Rule 107 as raised by the Leader of Opposition, I beg to move under Rule 17.1 that in the consideration of the report on this bill, Rule 107 be suspended. I beg to move. Aye.
Seconded?
Aye. Yes.
Seconded by the PM, by Honorable David, by Honorable Baka, Isibabi, by the whole 286. The ayes have it. Would you justify?
Right Honorable Speaker, my justification number one again is that Rule 107 is not entrenched, and as such, it can be suspended. Justification number two, it appears even when we have the numbers beyond their third required for passing a bill such as this, our good friends in the opposition would want to continue taking refuge under Rule 107 of the Rules of Procedure. And as such, I am justifying that that rule be suspended in the consideration of the report on this bill. You are taking refuge. You are not a refugee.
I put a question that Rule 107 be suspended to aid efficient consideration of the bill. Those in favor say and the contrary, nay. The ayes have it.
Right, Honorable Speaker. Again, in consonance with Rule 107, 40 members are standing up because we believe it is the ways that
the rule has already been suspended.
No. Right, Honorable.
It has already been suspended.
Right, Honorable, if you could listen to me for a minute. Actually, we are challenging the result you have declared, Right, Honorable. So we should ascertain what you have declared, because you have declared that the ayes have it. We are saying no, the nays have it. So we still need to do a division to ascertain what you have declared. Right, Honorable, it's very simple because it's the rules. So we need to ascertain what you have declared according to Rule 107.
You go. We are
doing a division again.
Yes. We will not get tired of it.
Thank you for not getting tired, Right Honorable. Even us, we shall not get tired. I hope our colleagues this side are not tired.
Prime Minister. This is the last one, and we shall have it.
Honorable members,
Please.
Honorable Speaker,
Please.
as a commander this side, I just want to use this microphone to tell my people that we shall not get tired. And it is going to be done today. Whatever play.
They told you to get out, not to come to the microphone.
So you go.
They told you to get out, not to come to the microphone and make noise.
Go. Go on your sides. All those, Gabriel, move this side. Gabriel, move your team this side. Amero, move your team. Honorable Ivan Remulicha, can you people move? Menya. Honorable Adoa, let's not, Honorable Lobo, let's not take time. Goretti, go away. Stop disturbing my age. Goretti, get out. Abeja. Honorable open, get out. Members who have registered, can we come back in? Members, can we settle? Honorable members, can we now settle down? Honorable members, honorable members, can we have you in? Have you signed? You signed? Honorable members, can we settle down? The members who have signed, please enter. And don't squeeze yourself. Free sitting. Honorable Peace, there is a seat here. Solo. Where is the leader of opposition? No. I already have my book. Honorable members. Honorable members. Lop. Honorable members. The question is, honorable members, can I have order? The question is for suspension of Rule 107 that was moved by none other than Honorable Obua Hamson, the government chief whip. And those in favor are 292. And those against are 52. and the abstainees is 1. The ayes have it. I have your books. The books have been delivered. Me, I have not been involved. Yes, Honorable Sibambi. Switch on.
Thank you for the opportunity.
Honorable members, can you listen to a senior
Right
counsel?
Right, Honorable Speaker. I move a motion that we move to committee stage. And I have only one reason. The bill has been discussed over and over. We have 7 reports before us, and we are ready to discuss clause by clause. So I pray that I move the House to go so that the question is put. 61. Yes, I beg to move that we go to committee stage.
Seconded. Seconded. Seconded by Honorable Prosi, by the all front bench. Honorable Akol Menya, Honorable Mulimba, Honorable Vice President, Prime Minister, Government Chief Whip, Honorable Bahati, Honorable David, Honorable Baka, Honorable Yusuf, Honorable Mama Wabana, Honorable Amos, Honorable Abe, Honorable Gwang, Okasai, Elders, Dr. Cheng, Honorable Doug, Honorable Paul, Ibanda, Charity, Nekesa, Adoa, Rakajara, Olobo, Chemongesi, Werike, Panado, David, Muuma, Mulimba, Idi Sabirie, Apoloto, Sechindi, by the whole house on this side and the majority the other side. Honorable members, can I have some silence? I put a question that the Protection of Sovereignty Bill 2026 be read a second time. Those in favor say and the contrary nay. The ayes have it.
The Protection of Sovereignty Bill 2026, Bills Committee stage.
Honorable members, the quorum that we have on Zoom, we have 8 members, plus the ones we have in the House. That gives us 353 members. So we have the quorum.
Clause 1.
Clause 1 is interpretation. We could come back to the interpretation after.
Clause 2.
Madam Chair.
Right, Honorable Chair. That chair, not you. Right, Honorable Chair. I want to give some feedback. You know I like to give you feedback. And I'm sure you will take it in good faith. This feedback is not for you, eh? It's for the chair. So you need to calm down. As I see there's a lot of excitement. I'm giving feedback to the chair. Not to you, yellow girl, or anyone else. So, right, Honorable, let me give you the feedback.
You know how we always... Honorable Lope, we know how we always get feedback. Me and you, we shall discuss. For now,
right, Honorable Chair.
For now, I am working for the whole House.
So allow me to raise my procedural matter right. Madam Chair, I was raising a procedural issue.
Madam Chair, the committee proposes
Madam Chair, you allowed my procedural issue. Madam Chair, you allowed my point of procedure.
Can I look at clause 2 first, then I'll give you space.
Madam Chair,
it's about clause 2 also.
No, let him first.
Madam Chair, please listen to the point of procedure and then rule. It is you going to rule. The point of procedure is even about the clause he wants to embark on.
You wait, and he gives us his... Switch on.
Thank you, Madam Chair. That wasn't too hard. You see, Madam Chair, and this is the procedural matter that I want to raise. I have said here severally that the majority can have their way, but the minority must have their say. It's very important. Madam Chair, Rule 214, 215, Sub-Rule 2. This is about dissent from decision of the majority. The member of the committee dissenting from a decision of the majority shall be given time to present the statement of reasons referred to. Honorable Chair, we were here battling literally for space. Honorable Dur hardly read his report. I think he had read a quarter way. A number of the others, you were saying 2 minutes. Madam Chair, this rule does not refer to 2 sides. It refers to a member of the committee with a dissenting opinion. There can be 10, there can be 20 dissenting opinions. Each of those members is accorded space in these rules. Madam Chair.
Yes.
And so I'm asking procedurally, Madam Chair. Are you saying that the views on our end, you do not want to entertain them? You don't think we add value because of the way the haggling has been happening?
Honorable members.
Our colleagues, you were saying they're going to upload the minority reports. But our colleagues, the other side, used 40 minutes to present their report, majority report.
Thank you.
Each minority report is meant to be accorded similar space. And that's all we are asking for. You people have got the numbers to do anything. You can even choose that tomorrow the sun will not rise because you have the numbers after all. So I don't know why you panic too much.
Honorable.
Our end has always just been asking,
Okay.
Madam Chair, accord us space, and that's what we have been
What is
asking
the
for.
procedure?
But it's been a fight. So my procedural question to you, Madam Chair, are you saying our views on our...
No,
Are you saying, Madam Chair, that the views on our end are irrelevant, they don't add any value? We want to know because of the way we are being treated.
Okay.
In the committee, you've heard the testimonies of our colleagues, Madam Chair.
Can I
They
respond?
told you they were not being... Let me finish in a minute, Madam Chair. You had our colleagues on the committee. Even in the committee, they were struggling to get space there. We thought that when we come here, our leader, who is the leader for all of us, you'll be able to accord space to all of us. Because, Madam Chair, when you sit in that chair, you become a referee. You're not even supposed to descend into the arena to participate in debate. And we feel like you're not protecting us, Madam Chair, to air out our views. Are we irrelevant to you and to this House, Madam Chair? I would want to know.
Honorable members, Honorable Sanyonyi is a very good friend of mine. And Honorable Sanyonyi, I don't want and I don't love people who play double standards. When you came and told me thank you for giving my members time, as I asked, he thanked me. He thanked me for giving his members time. That's number one. Number two, I want you to listen to this. Number two, you know me, you don't whisper to me because I call a spade a spade. Number two, a member of the committee dissenting from the decision of the majority shall be given time. Time is not specified. I gave Honorable Nwagaba less than 5 minutes. He finished. He presented. Honorable Gilbert, he presented. No. I am the one speaking. I gave, Gilbert did not complain, everybody. And this time, we are past there. We are at committee stage. Can we go to committee stage? Two, you go to committee stage.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Madam
No.
Chair, the committee proposes to amend clause 2 of the bill as follows. The first amendment in subclause 1 by deleting the words any person who acts as. The second one by substituting for subclause 2 the following.
Procedure.
For avoidance
Procedure.
of doubt, this act applies to an agent of a foreigner who engages in any
I've
of the
been
following
struggling
activities
throughout.
through any means, including the use of digital
Procedure.
platform.
I will give you after.
Engage in political activities in Uganda to further the interests of a
I'll
foreigner.
give you when it reaches
B.
that
Solicit,
clause.
collect, disperse, or dispense contributions, loans, money, or other things of value for the purpose of financing or sponsoring political activities to further the interests of a foreigner. C. Represent the interest of a foreigner before any agency or official of government of Uganda for the purpose
Madam
of
Chair.
engaging in political
Procedure.
activities in Uganda. D. Recruit, contract, engage, enter into a partnership or sponsor any person in Uganda to promote the interests of a foreigner for the purpose of engaging in political activities in Uganda. E. Agree,
Madam
consent, assume, or purport to act as, or who is or holds himself or herself out to promote the interest of a foreigner against the interests of Ugandans.
No, I have a procedural issue to raise.
F, without the approval of cabinet, influences the development of a policy of government or implements a policy of government. And G, influence the public to oppose the policy of government. Another amendment, Madam Chair, by inserting immediately after subclause 3 the following. For avoidance of doubt,
Madam
and
Chair,
notwithstanding the
right to
provisions
fair
of this
hearing
section,
is
this
non-derogable.
act shall not apply to monies or funding received from a foreigner by a supervised institution or a person or institution regulated by a regulatory body and an act of Parliament for purposes of meeting its regulatory requirements or for purposes of undertaking its commercial, licensed or permitted activity under an act of Parliament. B, a health or medical facility for purposes of performing an activity permitted under the laws of Uganda to be undertaken by a health or medical facility. C, an academic or research institution for purposes of funding research and innovation or any other education activity permitted under the laws of Uganda to be undertaken by an academic or research institution. D, a person for commercial, domestic, or family use. E, faith-based organizations for activities that are connected with the mission of the faith-based organization. Another amendment under clause 5, nothing in this, not clause 5, clause 2, paragraph 5, nothing in this act shall be construed as prohibiting or requiring compliance with this act for lawful foreign direct investment, portfolio investment, diaspora remittances, export proceeds, trade finance, commercial loans, humanitarian assistance, technical assistance, grants, concessional financing, development assistance, or any other lawful foreign exchange inflow or outflow and related activities. Justification, Madam Chair, to harmonize the provision with the scope of the bill as provided in clause 2 and to clarify the scope of the bill to avoid the possibility of extending the bill to any person and activity beyond the scope of the bill. I beg to move.
Honourable Minister.
Right Honourable Speaker and members, I concur.
Thank you very much, Madam Chair. Madam Chair, we didn't have opportunity, but first of all, I wanted to be on record that the committee have done great work compared to the original bill. Because, Madam Chair, I engage a lot on international issues and finance. If we had, you have opted to leave it out. If we had handled the interpretation clause, it would have made the remaining clause for us to move smoothly. But you have opted like that. It is now going to create for us, because interpretation means a lot. It's virtually 90%. Issues of foreign agent is what has disturbed us for all this time. So I wanted to request, Madam Chair, that after handling clause 2, we go back to clause 1, handle interpretation, because it sorts out the bill entirely and really closes the matter.
I agree with you.
Thank you.
I put a question that clause 2 be amended as proposed. Those in favor say and the contrary nay. The ayes have it.
Clause 2 as amended.
I put a question that clause 2 as amended stands part of the bill. Those in favor say and the contrary nay. The ayes have it.
Clause 1.
Clause 1.
Madam Chair, the committee proposes to amend clause 1 as follows. The first one is by substituting for the definition of agent of a foreigner the following. Agent of a foreigner means a person who engages in any of the activities referred to in section 2 as an agent, representative, or employee of a foreigner on the order, request, supervision, or under the direction or control of a foreigner, or while being financed or subsidized by a foreigner. Another amendment in the definition of disruptive activities by deleting paragraph C. Another one.
E.
Oh, sorry, paragraph E. Another one is by substituting for the definition of foreigner the following. Foreigner includes a non-Ugandan citizen who engages, undertakes, supervises, controls, finances, or subsidizes the activities specified in section 2.2. B, a foreign government, consulate, high commission, embassy, or other diplomatic mission which engages, undertakes, supervises, controls, finances, or subsidizes the activities specified in section 2.2. and C, a corporation, non-government organization, or any legal entity, incorporated, unincorporated, or registered outside Uganda, which engages, undertakes, supervises, controls, finances, or subsidizes the activities specified in section 2.2. D, an international or multinational organization which engages, undertakes, supervises, controls, finances, or subsidizes the activities specified in section 2.2. Another amendment by deleting the definition of person. Another one by inserting the following definitions in their appropriate alphabetical order. F, activities means any activity aimed at influencing the enactment of legislation, the formulation of policy, or the decision making of government or the people of Uganda, and includes A, fundraising, sponsoring, registering, nominating, supporting, or campaigning for a candidate in an election. B, registering, funding, and campaigning for a political party in an election. C, fundraising, campaigning, canvassing for support, supporting or opposing a political party or a candidate in an election. D, any activities aimed at influencing the outcome of an election. E, any activities aimed at influencing the will and the consent of the people of Uganda to determine who shall govern them and how they should be governed. F, any activities aimed at influencing, imposing, or normalizing ideologies which are inconsistent with the Constitution or which conflict with any culture, customs, or norms of any of the communities listed in the third schedule of the Constitution. Another definition is interest of a foreigner, means interest of a foreigner that are aligned with the principles. I will come again. Interest of a foreigner means interest of a foreigner that are not aligned with the principles and laws adopted by Uganda. Another, I will come again. Interest of a foreigner means interests of a foreigner that are not aligned with the principles and laws adopted by government. Interests of Uganda means the national interests of Uganda based on the principles of national interest and common good enshrined in the national objectives and directive principles of state policy as provided for in the Constitution, laws of Uganda, and government policy. Foreign policy means a policy developed by a foreigner. Government policy means a statement, decision, or actions of government on how a sector is regulated or governed, issued in accordance with the Constitution and laws of Uganda. Interest of Ugandans means the interests of Uganda. Justification: to limit the application of the bill to only agents of foreigners and not any other person. Second, the amendments are intended to harmonize the definitions with the scope of the bill as provided in Clause 2. The other one is under the definition of foreigner to exclude the application of the bill to Ugandan citizens residing outside Uganda. To remove the power of the minister to declare any person a foreigner under the definition of a foreigner. And under the definition of the phrase disruptive activities, to remove the restriction on the recruitment and employment of persons, which was broad. And finally, to define words and phrases which are used in the bill in order to enhance clarity. I beg to move, Madam Chair.
Thank you. Honorable Baka.